Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 4. I'm not sure what I want to unlock with the most recent science gains that we've gotten. I could get a probe open on Octo 2, which is really good. Or I could get a little more science with the scanning tech here. We would have the atmospheric fluid spectrovariometer, but we wouldn't actually be able to use it till we got to Duna or on Kerbin itself. We could also do survey scanners in preparation for our mining operations, and we could do the Sentinel infrared telescope to foresee celestial bodies, asteroids that pose a risk to Kerbin. Or we could go for nuclear motors, or we could go for large rocket boosters. I think I'm going to go for those now, and I think I'm going to get the Octo 2 for now. So, what do we have to do today? We have another flag to plant on Minmus. We have science data to get from the surface of Minmus. We still have to explore the moon again, which is docking two vessels on or around the moon. And then, yeah, we've got lots of stuff to do. We even got a couple more Kerbals to rescue. I think we never have rescued Takami. Yeah, she still needs to be rescued. So, I think what we'll do for now, we still haven't finished our station around Minmus either. So, we have the facility up there with the 3 pilots. We need to get 6,000 units of liquid fuel up there and 7,500 units of electric charge. So I'm thinking we might do 2 things. We might get the satellite that also has to be sent to Minmus, and we also will do the orbital station, another part for it. So, that being said, what do we need for the satellite around Minmus? Mystery goo, anything else, antenna, blah blah blah. That's not too bad. So let's go ahead and go in here to the vehicle assembly building. We're going to go ahead and put together our assembly. We're going to use these. We're going to start with the Kerbin orbital station power module. So we're going to load it up. But this is going to be the Minmus station power. There we go. Yes, and we're going to turn off the fairing for now. And let's see what we got. We don't need the escape pod for now, so I'm going to take it off. Boop. I should have put it in the, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it in the, because I don't like, I mean, it's not hard to make, but I might as well keep it because it's quite useful. So I'm just going to put a little docking port on that thing here right quick. That up. Let's flip that around, plop that down, pop that on there. I know that looks terrible, so that's fine. But I just want to put this in here for now, like this, and this is going to be an escape pod. Okay, one. Okay, just so we have a little something. Okay, so this is the power module we used for the Kerbin station, and it's fine, except we need more power storage. The this thing can hold 2,010, and it needs to be able to hold 7,500. So we're gonna have to put a lot more batteries on here, a lot more batteries. So let's open up the insides here, open up the guts, and let's throw in some more batteries. I think these are what, 1,000 each. Yes. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then it already has 1 battery on it. So that's that. Okay, so we got that there. I hope we can move this thing up sufficiently. Sometimes it does not work that way. Yes, like this. It's acting crazy. Quit acting crazy, buddy. Okay, let's move up just a little. I don't know why it does that. don't know why it does it, but I don't like it. Don't like it. Why? Why do you want to snap over there? It makes no sense. So quit doing it. Okay, there we go. Got all the batteries we need in there. We have the. I think this has everything we need for the power. Then, the satellite. We'll need to do that. So let's go ahead and grab the new Probodobodon Octo 2. We're gonna pop him down just like that. All we need on this guy is just a little bit of stuff. I mean, this should be a relatively simple satellite here. So it's got a little bit of fuel there. Let's just put the smallest tank on that. Why are you being so stubborn? There you go. And it needs the mystery goo and an antenna. So we will put both of those on there. Wait, does the Octo 2, does it have a reaction wheel on here? No reaction wheel. So it will require its own reaction wheel. Darn. Shucky darn. Alright, so maybe this is not the best Octo to use then. Maybe we should use one of these other ones that have a reaction wheel. Do any of these have reaction wheels? This one does. The Hex. But not. Yeah, let's use the Hex then. Alright. So we got that on there, and then we need our mystery goo, which would be science. You're blinding me with science. Alright. I'll go ahead and put that on snap though, so we can snap that baby on there. Boom! Alright. And then we just need communication, so let's. You know what? I think I would like something special on this thing. Like some special communications. Yeah, like these. That would be great. That would be great. Yeah. Look at that. Lovely. And then, of course, we need a little motor. Not that. We need the Terrier. Boop. There we go. Ho-ho-ho! We are ready to go to Minmus Station. And this thing will have to be blown up unless we put a Probodobodon on him to fly it back down to Kerbal or to Minmus or wherever. I'm thinking, don't think too much. You'll hurt yourself. I'm thinking we might go ahead and just put on Probodobodon Octo on this guy. Like so. Move that offset up just like so. So that it is embedded just like so. That means we'll need a little electrical on here just like so. And then we'll probably need some solar panels just like so. And then we'll also need an antenna just like so. Just like so. Let's see if I can pop that inside of there. There we go. How about that? Oh, that looks like crap. How about something inside of there? Still looks like crap. It's not attaching to that actual module. Okay, that's fine. We'll just pop it right out here. We don't have a problem with that. Boop. Okay. Are we ready? That's gonna get burned up. That's dumb. Let's Yeah, that's fine. It won't get burned up, will it? Nah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's go. Let's get this thing launched. I'm eager to launch this vessel. Why? Because I love it. I love launching vessels. Boop. Okay. 5764. That's fine. that'll get us there. We don't have to get back, so that'll work perfectly. This thing will be just fine. This will get us exactly what we want. And let's just double check our station requirements. 6,000 liquid fuel, 7,500 electric charge. We already have a battery on there, which should give us the additional thing that we need. Okay, of course, how could I forget we need solar panels and batteries on this little guy. Yes, yes. Do not forget the solar panels and the batteries. Okay, so that would have been bad. That would have been bad. Let's just pop that on. Right. Should we put it on the top of there, or? Yeah, let's put it on the top of this. There we go. Yeah. Ugly as sin, but it does the trick. And that should do that. Can't believe I almost forgot that. Alright, so let's build the fairing back up. And boom, we did it. Alright, I'm not exactly sure what the satellite location is supposed to be around Minmus, so not sure what all we have to do there, but we're gonna see if we can get everything into alignment here with the fuel that we have. I think the satellite should be fine. It doesn't require a lot of just those couple little tanks will give it a bunch of Delta V, so I think it'll be fine. It's pretty lightweight. I think it will be just fine. And of course we have plenty of fuel to get us to Minmus, so I'm not worried about that either. I'm thinking maybe in the next mission, before we finish up the station, we might ought to send the escape pod from the Kerbal station and let it rescue Takami. That's what I'm thinking we might do. So that's probably what we're going to do next. We might go ahead and finish the station first. I'm not sure. We do need to get a little more money coming in. Where the missions we've been doing are fun, but they do not generate revenue. So so that's that. We do need to be careful of our revenue. So I'm going to go up to about 120,000 maybe or so before I finalize this orbit. And then we'll be in good shape there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and deploy this fairing. And we are going to get ready to do our burn for orbital insertion. So I'm going to begin that now. And we should be able to easily achieve that. Oh, shoot! This is... Boop. Yeah, that was not good. So, had a little bit of reverse thrust going on there. Let's turn this. Let's put this guy down here. There we go. Very good. Much better. Much better. Alright, so we're going to set our course for... No, not the moon. For Minmus. Here we go. So we're going to set that as our target. We're going to come down here. We're going to do our burn. Let's see. Here we go. Add a maneuver there. Let's see if we can get a connection without having to do an planar inclination change. Just be falling just a little bit short. Yep. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at what we got here. Let's see if we can just modify that a little. Sometimes we have to make an adjustment, but I think we'll be... I can make an adjustment once we get out of here, and I think we'll be fine. I didn't quite launch perfectly, so that's... I mean, it's pretty good, but, you know, every little bit counts when you have an inclination, so... Let's see if we can just go back this way just a little and see if we can make... Ah! Yikes, that was too much. Too much. Get a nice intersection right there, and then we can correct it once we get into place. All right, so let's go ahead and warp around to that maneuver node, and then we'll do a course correction here at our ascending node, and then that we should be able to dial in our orbit there to match with the station, which is our goal. Then we can also see where the satellite needs to be placed. Alright, well, I missed my connection. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and add in the maneuver node here. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And we're going to go ahead and set up our target here. Oh, it looks like the satellite location is not too shabby, so we should be able to accommodate that pretty easily. Alright, so let's go ahead and fine-tune our maneuver here, so that we let's bring this on down. We want to come on down here, so that we have a nice 90-degree. There we go. Where's the station at? There it is. Okay. Is that about where that station is? I think it is. Let's dial it on in a little bit. We're going to go ahead and orient with the satellite a little bit here, since it has less fuel. So we're going to go ahead and pop it right about there. And that should give us the means to do 287. Let's see. Get that into 287 here. There we go. And then we can put in our satellite, and then we'll correct our orbit to go to our station. All right, very good. So let's go ahead and pop out our solar panels. Bum 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 bum. Bing. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I get my controls confused with all my games. What was I going to look at? This thing does have an antenna, right? 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 Somewhere? Please tell me this has an antenna. I'm going to trust that it does somewhere. I don't know where. But I could have sworn I put one on there. There it is. Okay. Whew, had myself sweating there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and warp on around to our maneuver node. We're going to fly away from Kerbal. Bye-bye, Kerbal. Goodbye, Kerbal. Goodbye, cruel world. And then we're going to do this little burn. It's just a little 1-second burn. And it should put us where we need to be, except that I made that little tiny mistake while we were in orbit of Kerbal there. I mean, it was a tiny little burn, but it didn't really take much to really mess up your plans. So I probably should look and see what it looks like here. It still looks okay. It still looks okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and zip on to my time here. And we're going to go ahead and start burning now. Burn now. Oh, it is messed up. It is messed up. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and fix that then. Alright. And... whoa, mama. Whoa, Nelly. Alright, let's see if we can just burn a little bit of normal here and get this thing back into place. There we go. I am just like forgetting all of my controls here, I'll tell you. Let's go up a little, and there we go. And then we're going to go to our radial out. Burn. Please. See if we can get this thing back into position here. Adjustment burns. You gotta love them. Gotta love them. Look at it. It's so wonderful. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay. Let's get on out to 287. There we go. Boom. You're seeing it. You're seeing it. You're seeing it, friends. Okay. So now we're ready to zip on out here to add our maneuver and enter our orbit, which will be another boop. Let's just increase this just a little. Apple axis needs to be at 428. Alright. 428. Okay. Boom. You're seeing it. We can adjust that after we get there. Okay. We're ready. We're ready, Freddy. Let's go ahead and warp to that maneuver. Go. Love my sound effects. And there's Minmus. Coming into view, the green cheese planet. Okay, planetoid, I should say, perhaps. Who knows? Alright. Let's go ahead and get into position. And get ready to do our 10-second burn. This burn will put us into an orbit that we can then detach our satellite and begin maneuvering it into position for this contract, which I should have looked at who did the contract and named it for this. Okay. All right. A few more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate burn. This is going to put us into orbit of Minmus. And then we will detach the satellite and get it put into place here. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so the satellite will need to put a maneuver node here, and we'll need to rotate this that away. Yep. Just like so. And just right there. Okay. I think the inclination will also need to be changed. So let's see if we can do that here, if we'll have to go somewhere. Yeah, we're going to have to go to a different point. One of these nodes here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get that arranged like so. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and warp around to do that. We're going to do that tiny little burn. I think we're not even going to wait till we get to that location. We're just going to do the burn now because it's so minuscule. The timing doesn't really matter. Not really. So let's go ahead and rotate that in to place. And bingo. Alright. And then we need to go to our descending node here. Add a maneuver and rotate that up like so. Bring that in. Whoops. Like so. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and detach the satellite now before I add that maneuver node actually. We're going to detach the satellite. And we're going to let it do all their final maneuvers here. So, decouple, let me go ahead and, yeah, let's just decouple this node. Boop. I'm going to switch over to it. This is going to be the, I wish I knew the name of this. Minmus Relay Satellite. Okay. I don't know what the number is, but we will fix that at some point. Okay, so now he will... Where's the location at? There we go. We're right here. Let's go over to our descending node. Add a maneuver there. And see if we can line up our inclination. Just like so. Let's just decrease this just a little to correct that. And I think we're going to be good. Alright, so we're going to need to activate this engine. Boop. Okay, got 652 Delta V. That's not a lot, but that should be plenty. Alright, we're going to just zip on around. Get into position. Got plenty of electric charge, yep. Okay. And we are ready to do our burn, right? Right. Let's go ahead and do it now. It's just a tiny burn. Okay. So we are still not quite where we need to be. Let's turn this around and get this down here. There we go. Alright, so what is the problem? What is the problem? We're circling in the right direction, so that's good. We'll probably might need to rotate it just a little bit more. I'm surprised it's not confirming it right now, actually. Okay. I mean, because usually you have to be close, but we're pretty close right now. 287 to 290, so that's not bad. 428 to 430, it's none of that's bad. Okay, so maybe oh we're supposed to be going clockwise. Okay, how could I have not seen that? Okay, so let's go to the apoapsis and add a maneuver, and hopefully I have enough to do this. And there we go. How silly of me. There we go. 100 Delta V, that should do it. And that should put us into the position that we need to be in to do our contract here. Alright. Very good. Very good. Do this reverse burn here. And there we go. Now we contract settled. Okay, so let's fly here for 10 seconds and then satisfy this contract. Boop. There we go. Got 140,000. That's great. That just about paid for this rocket. Okay, so this is in place, beaming up its rays to the world. Okay, so the rocket supplies. No, we need a power station. Boop. Okay, so now we need to take this guy and rendezvous with him. So we're going to set that as our target. And let's see if we can just go ahead and get our inclination lined up here. There we go. 1.3. No, stop. I don't want to warp anywhere. I'm trying to get my inclination lined up, you doofus. Okay. There we go. We'll go ahead and do that little burn. And I probably should have just done that manually. I mean, it's only 3 delta V. But, yeah. Sometimes I get in the habit of using maneuver nodes. Gosh. Silly me. Silly, silly me. Okay, let's just go ahead and get this inclination lined up. Inclination lined up. There we go. Alright. Good enough. Now, I somehow still missed it. Now we need to burn retrograde and get our node, our orbit intersecting with that orbit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Just going to burn, 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 burn. Do we get an intersection? Boom. Perfect. Okay, so now let's see if we can set up a intersection that is relatively close without having to do a lot of burns. Okay, so that's that. So it looks like that might be where we're at there. Okay. So no matter what I do there, that's about what we're going to get. Okay, so let's see if we can dial that in then a little bit. Not much we can do location-wise, so that's good. Means we're in the prime location. Let's just dial this in best we can. I'm going to go ahead and do this burn. There's almost nothing to it. We're really going to make this intersection happen no matter what. So I might just wait till we get down to periapsis, lower my orbit, so we don't have such a big discretion here. So just go ahead and cancel that, and then we're going to go ahead and come down here to periapsis. I'm going to lower my orbit. Oh, look, I could have brought that in a little bit. No, I want orbit retrograde. Thank you. Mr. Man there wasn't doing too well. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring that in. Let's just see if we can dial this in a little bit here. Oh yeah, beautiful. Alright, so let's go back up to the Apple axis. Alright, and let's just see if we can dial that in a little. Alright. Very good. That's if I'm going the wrong direction. Let's see what we got now. I just want to make sure I get an actual intersection of orbits here. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright, so now we can set up a maneuver node and really dial it in here. Okay. Now we can really dial it in. Just wasn't quite intersecting orbits. So no matter what I did, it would always be at least 8 kilometers away. Because that's how far away the 2 orbits were. Alright, 1 kilometer, that's pretty good. See if we can get it in to about 0.1. Heck yeah. Alright, so let's go. Tiny burn. Teeny tiny burn, but very critical. A critical tiny burn. So let's go ahead and do that critical tiny burn here. It's not going to really matter when we do it, I think, because, it's so minuscule that the timing is irrelevant. Okay. Very good. So now we have our intersection, and I'm going to go ahead and set this to target so that we will kill our relative speeds. And I'm going to go ahead and warp around here to our intersection, about 30 seconds away or so, hopefully. Time that about right. That's about 2 minutes away, so I did not time it right, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and pop up just a little bit more, please. Until we are around 30 seconds. We're going to kill our relative speed, fly towards target, kill our relative speed again, And we should have an intersection. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay. Yep, there's the station. I see it. I see it. It's flying towards us. Let's go ahead and get down to our minimum here. It should fly over us. So I'm going to go ahead and kill our relative speeds. And down to... There we go. Now we're going to fly towards that guy. And... that was a beautiful alignment right there, I tell you. It was beautiful. Alright, here we go. So we are going to fly towards him at about 5 or 6 meters per second. Okay. Go ahead and flip around. Ooh, coming up quick. A little quicker than I'd hoped. Okay. Alright. Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's stop our speed, please. Okay. Very good. Let's turn on RCS. Let's just bleed off our speed here. There we go. Alright. So, whoa. Man, that was close. Those Kerbals are like, whoa, stop. Okay. So let's turn that back off. Let's just flip on around here so that we don't do anything damaging. Let me go ahead and retract these things here. Matter of fact, while we do our maneuvers. Okay. I'm going to do a quick save, and we're going to switch over to this vessel right quick. We are going to control from here. Boop. And we're going to turn him around. Like so. Can I go ahead and retract those things? Yes. Okay. That makes me feel a lot better. We're going to control from here, and then we are going to, since we got such good pilots on here, make this as our target. And we're going to aim at the target. And I'm not quite good enough to have him stay on target. So that would have been excellent if that had been the case. But it's not. So let's switch back over here to this. We're going to go ahead and detach this guy. Actually, you know what? Let's just save it. Because we might be able to... No, we're not going to be able to move this whole thing with RCS, I don't think. We might be able to. Let's just double check here. And that could satisfy our contract. Now, we want to have a real refueling station. Not a real ghetto one. Okay, let's just let's do this. Let's flip back over here with him. It'd probably be easier to maneuver this thing, actually. So let's just go ahead and pop him into position, like so. Okay. Let's get that down there. Let's see if we can go down this way. Okay. Actually, it's not going to be easier at all. I'm going to go ahead and detach this. Decouple that node. Boop. Okay. So now that thing is flying free. We have RCS on this thing. Should be able to get it into position here. Control from here. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Let's just float this way. Up, up, up. I hit. It's on my hit. Down, 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 down. Okay. So I try to count my strokes. But sometimes I fail to. Okay, so let's just go this way just a little more. 1, 2. too. Beautiful. Let's just angle down a little. Like that. Okay. So let's go forward just a little. There we go. We're doing good. We're on target. Boom. Okay. Very good. Let's go ahead and extend our juicy things here. Performed a rendezvous maneuver around Minmus. Great. Alright. So, now we have room to grow. Let's get Rylan out. He had requested that he go out and do the surveying, so we're gonna let that happen. Do not bust the solar panels. Okay, let's come down here and check out the connections here, and just make sure they're looking good. Looks like they are. Alright, yeah. Looks good. Looks like a good connection. All looks good. He could go blow up that, because I think we do have some explosives. But I think we're just going to crash it into Minmus instead of blowing it up with explosives, because it's less risky doing it that way. Less risky. So we're going to go ahead and pop him back into the command module here. I think that's where he came from. And then we're going to, well, the next episode that or I don't know if it's going to be the next episode or not, because I'm thinking we might do a mission to rescue Takami the next episode. But one of these future episodes, we will be bringing up the science module for this, and some science experiments, and an escape pod, and I got a lot of stuff I want to do with this station, so hold on to your hats. We got lots of station work left to do. I am going to get this thing ready to deorbit into Minmus here, and I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. Just deorbit into Minmus. Boop. And we should get some science from this because we have the seismometer on Minmus. So let's just go ahead and watch this thing collapse onto the surface here. And we could just land it if we wanted to. It's got plenty of fuel. Oh well. We're just going to crash and burn. Crash and burn. Fly forward. Full speed ahead, Captain. Nice explosion, bro. What? No seismometer readings? Must have been too far away. Well, that sucks. Okay. So, that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, throw me some likes, leave me some comments, and as always, subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Kerbals wait by the window, vaguely looking down at their song, and hoping possibly Jebediah will come home with some rock from Minmus or the moon. Maybe he'll come home soon. Was never what it once was, shouldn't really fly anymore. Either as if an answer with a sound like blowing up your ears. Ship crashes through Kerbin's atmosphere. Crowds gather has hundreds of rocks of our favorite kind. From